So normally there's music that happens. Welcome to Mate Talk. Look who we have with us. Two incredible, handsome men.
Whew. One who's local.
And one American.
Boom.
Two handsome men and one American. Go ahead. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
So we're doing a Mate Talk with Mr. George ZAHAROFF. We are in the Oligarch store here in Australia, Melbourne, and with the very talented Kevin and his beautiful boutique here.
Woo.
We've been filming all things ZAHAROFF over the last few days. Wait till you see what's coming out. I'm not gonna burst the bubble on this because we're doing something pretty exciting.
Right.
Yeah. So today what I thought, being that we've got George with us, 5 fragrances that you would use over now this festive season. So we're coming into a time of a lot of parties, a lot of fun things and bloody blah. So these are the ones that George would recommend to have in your collection as you go out and, you know, try to woo someone special. Is that the idea? Or just to smell good?
You smell good and woo. Because I like wooing someone special too.
Yeah.
And remember now that it's summertime here.
Yes.
And it's wintertime up there.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to do a...
Can we start with one for the
Before
summer?
no.
Oh.
Put it away, baby.
Oh,
Because
okay,
why
okay,
are we talking about festive things if we can't talk about gifts and whatnot? So George just came back from Buenos Aires, and he brought back. Look at this gift. This is a gift that that George got for me, which really you didn't have to, but I'm so appreciative.
Marcelo is from...
Argentina.
Right. From...
Hermano,
yes.
Argentina.
And so, you know, I wanted to honor him. Yeah.
And Mate Talk. So future Mate Talks, I got to cure it. So this is a traditional gourd. So you got to cure it first. And so I'm going to cure this baby. And so you'll be seeing me drinking Mate Talk in my ZAHAROFF gifted, and it's gorgeous. I mean, look.
And for those people,
stallion.
because I didn't know this, a mate cup, an authentic mate cup, you called it a gourd.
Yeah.
It's like a pumpkin.
It is.
It's like a pumpkin, right? And so inside, they empty out the pumpkin, and he's got to cure it. It's got to be cured, and it hardens.
Correct.
And then you could drink it. You fill it up with hot water. How do you cure it?
My dad's going to tell me.
Oh, okay, perfect. So then
Because I always get the ceramic ones.
Right.
You know why? Because I don't have to do it. You just boop up,
Right.
pour it, and wait.
So this is the traditional way to do it.
This is the gaucho. So I was saying to George that the origins of mate goes back to the Argentinian native Indians, or the natives, and the gaucho, the cowboys of the land, would drink mate. They realized that the locals were drinking it too, and so it became a bit of a stamina, energy, and all the rest of it. Now it's become cool.
And it's like an oregano, because I didn't know that either. It's like, it looks like oregano,
Yeah.
and you fill it up, you put the herbs in there,
Yerba mate.
and the mate herbs, and the thing that you suck from, you add hot water, is kind of like it's a filter on the bottom. So I just wanted to, I think people would find it fascinating that that's how you drink it.
Yeah.
So
See, I grew up with this.
right,
Yeah.
and I didn't. So
yeah.
I thought this was incredible.
Yeah, I grew up with this, and this is just part of.
And there's more caffeine in this than coffee. Yeah, this will get your stomach.
It's called mateína.
Yeah, mateína.
Mateína, baby.
Mateína. So this will get
like
this will
cocaína.
get your body going inside.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, a beautiful mate has to go with, and this is a surprise. The boys don't
I'm
know.
excited about
don't
this
know what
one.
I'm up to here. Hang on a second. Boop, 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 bing, boom, boop, boom, 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 bing, boom, boom, boom. They didn't know I was doing this because we finished filming. We had an agenda today, and I also wanted to
awesome.
monitor everyone's energy levels. I didn't want to sort of say, "Hey, let's do a mate talk." So I surprised.
Oh my God! This
Any sweet treat, you won me over. Here we
Is
go.
this like an Italian fruitcake?
Yeah, this is a panettone.
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 Yeah,
I
so
love
this,
it.
so the panettone goes beautiful with the mate. And
Wow.
for
Do you
those
have
who know,
panettone in Argentina too?
yes,
Yes.
we have a very strong Italian influence. So this is all live. I'm actually
Can I just say that
open this live on.
this gentleman, the man who got me into panettone actually, and he's someone who likes to really explore panettone, different variety,
Right.
rums, more fruity, less fruity.
Right.
So this is gonna be okay.
This is awesome. And I have a friend of mine, a person that is a ZAHAROFF Zed hat, you want to call it, and he sends me a panettone from Brasilia.
Oh, wow.
In Brazil, he sends me one
That would be gorgeous.
over the holidays. So yes,
This is an Italian one, so we have a local
This
sort of
is awesome.
Italian emporium here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And
smells really good too.
oh yeah, wait till you.
You could smell like brandy, right? Is it
Yeah,
brandy?
like a booziness
Yeah, it does
to
have a
it,
booziness.
dry fruit.
So this is a chocolate and cherry. So this is a perfect match for. So actually, I didn't bring any serviettes, but I got.
Nah,
So, all right. Kevin will be back. So
Kevin has everything.
we're doing this live. So this is the beauty of Monte Talk.
And the last time I was here in 2022, we were on a boat,
That's right.
and Marcelo brought food, bread and butter and
There's obviously something with me and food.
Vegemite.
Yeah.
The bread was really good, actually. It was very, very memorable. The Vegemite was also memorable, but not
in a good
yeah.
way. All right, so I'll let you grab that. That's your. Okay, it's a big piece. I get it.
Gracias.
Yeah, eat what you want. Don't sweat it.
Now, I've always wondered
this
this.
is good. Yeah,
People
boss.
call this a panettone cake, but
It's not
at
a
the same
cake,
time,
it's
it's
a
kind of
bread.
it's bread as
Yeah,
well.
it's kind of bread-like.
So what do you
isn't
call it? Yeah.
This is
but
evil.
it is.
This is evil.
It is evil.
Because you can eat the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't I know it, everybody?
Yeah.
Actually, I've been training
Want a piece?
physically. Actually, Hannah's off screen at the moment. Hannah, you can smell this here.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
This is delicious.
Yeah, I know. This is one of my favorites. So I love the brand. I'll show you the brand in a second. They have a beautiful collection of panettones. Can you grab that for me, bro? I'm cool with you grabbing.
Marcelo, I'm going to grab the crust because this is so good.
Actually, he's taking the part that I love.
So-
I
oh,
love.
okay.
So what you do?
I'm sorry.
No. So what you do? You scrape the bottom of it because it's doughy and chewy
Yeah.
and full of flavor. It's gorgeous. And they bake it in. So the way they do it, they bake it in the actual the little cupcake thing here. All right. So Hannah,
This is really good.
I'm gonna hand over to you. Actually, Hannah, here's a knife so you can enjoy while we also enjoy. Boom.
Thank you.
Grazie mille.
This was a good one, Marcel.
Good.
Good idea.
Good. So the brand is Gallup, and it's they have beautiful flavors. This one here is imported from Italy.
Italy, made in Italy.
Yeah, so it's really good. All right, now please, I insist. What fragrances would you, as we eat and enjoy?
As Mr. Zaharoff said, Christmas down under
Yeah.
Mate?
is in summer.
Right.
So, why not start with the summer fragrance? Tell us a bit about the Coco Loco.
So Coco Loco is Carnival in Rio. That's where the inspiration came from. When I smelled it, it was truly cocoa. And I felt like it was a party. So there's a big part of what's in Coco Loco is the clementine. It's the same as the citrine.
Right.
And they added some coconut, some little bit of booziness to it, and you got this beautiful Coco Loco. And so for this, I have 20 different color caps between the small and the large bottle.
Yeah.
There's 6 different masks. The boxes are all different, the face. So I wanted something that was truly local.
More fun.
Yeah, this is this smells good. This is a party in a bottle.
Yeah.
This is what I think of when I smell this.
I always get the creaminess of the coconut.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
pops
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
really well.
What I found is your idea behind the different color caps in the Facebook groups. I've seen people wanting to buy
Right.
a fragrance and then switch colors, and they're sending each other different cap colors and stuff.
Right.
It's been really cool to see.
Loco.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
had fun with it. And on behind it, you see the lavorare, ludore, and that's kind of my motto of
What does that mean,
you
George?
play, you work. You
Yeah.
play hard, you work hard.
Yeah.
There's a balance of the two, you know?
Yeah.
To work, to play.
Yeah.
Kind of the Zaharoff motto.
I think that's what life should be. You know, sometimes I find that people get too caught up in just one thing that everybody forgets is you're going to die.
Right.
All right. So it's good to to work and accumulate and have whatever,
But enjoy.
but enjoy.
That's right.
If fragrance brings you happiness, this is what it's here for.
That's
you know?
it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. All right. So
Beautiful.
as an Aussie summer,
Yeah.
I don't know that wouldn't work too well in a winter climate, would it? Like. What do you
No,
think?
you could wear this all year round, but no, this is summer.
Yeah,
Citrine
this is-
Coco Loco,
Yeah.
summer
This
fragrance.
is
For
warm
me,
weather.
this is summer fragrance.
Yeah.
this
It's
is
almost
what I
like
wear.
fun cocktail vibes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
have
yeah.
this work Christmas event and you're out on a rooftop,
This is perfect.
This is perfect for it. The second one here, let's jump to one of the newest ZAHAROFF releases. We've only had this for about a month and a half.
The Seraphim Red.
Seraphim Red, yeah.
And this is part of a 7 Seraphim fragrances.
Right. Blue was your first one.
Blue was the
Red's-
first one, yeah.
Red's the
seen the
second
image.
one.
Yes,
I've seen the images. We're not going to reveal it here,
Yeah.
but I've seen the images of the.
of the others a little bit.
It's pretty cool.
The
love this one, by the
ideation
way.
stage of the other ones, but this one here was it's a blue fragrance. I wanted aquatic,
Right.
Yeah.
but I didn't want your typical blue.
Yeah.
So I did an offsuit, a little bit of different point of view with these, and this was the nighttime blue, nighttime aquatic fragrance. And it reminded me of the island of Naxos. So the blue, the Seraphim blue, was called Mykonos, and this is Naxos, and it's a little bit of a darker version of it, which they're all you could wear the blue Seraphim blue during the day, and then you could spray the Seraphim, and put it on there. I just felt the two fragrances needed to come out.
Yeah. It's definitely very fresh, but it opens in a very different way than the blue.
Right.
I found that the red, you get more ambery tones, more resinous spices in it.
That's right.
There's no rose in this, is there?
No.
Because
Wow,
I don't
yeah.
know why.
You pick up a floral.
I get this floral.
Floral.
When I first sprayed it and I first started using
Right.
it, I'm like, oh, this beautiful rosy berry kind of opening, and I'm getting this rosy. And then I looked at the notes. I'm like, there's no rose. So how are you creating that floral?
I don't know how
Is it-
Claude did it.
Is it
right?
my brain
And
or is it?
I don't get a floral from it, but it's possible.
Oh,
that,
sorry.
That
I get this. Maybe it's all
Yeah.
inception. The red cap, the red juice, and
they could be giving you that perception.
maybe,
yeah.
maybe.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. This one in my family has become a great hitter for both the boys and the girls.
Right.
So
That really?
absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
all
yeah.
the fragrances
Yeah.
you have, that's pretty cool.
Correct.
Thank you.
Correct.
Speaking of the girls,
Gorgeous.
there's, I guess, I usually see a lot of the ZAHAROFF fans come in. A big portion of the fans are men,
Right.
but I'm seeing more and more new faces, women that are coming in.
Right.
And one that they always grab, the one that they always ask about, which I think is probably one of the most reviewed rose perfumes
Right.
in the niche fragrance space, is your one.
It's a good hitter.
Yeah.
It's a big hitter.
So this is a rose, a very specific rose incense
Yes.
that is made by monks in northern Greece in a monastery called Mount Athos.
Right.
So it's a rose athonite, Athonite, and it's you have a Bulgarian rose, a Turkish rose, and a jasmine mixed with an incense.
Yeah.
Right.
And so this is what you get here, and in this case, the noir.
Right.
Yeah.
And so,
Off camera is Hannah, the wonderful Hannah. This is her favorite.
oh, you like the rose?
Yeah. Hannah cannot get. I even decanted into like a thing, and she's like, refill, please.
It was like one of the first fragrances I tried when I started working with you.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
It's always been a big hitter for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But a man can wear this.
Right.
So this is a really good masculine rose fragrance. Even though if you might be afraid of rose, I've got a good friend of mine, very Aussie, just a very Aussie bloke, and he's
Very
like,
masculine guy.
yeah. Well, it's a funny thing. He's not like butch or
Yeah.
anything, but he just doesn't like any florals in his fragrance. Anyway, he says, "Should I do enough? Should I?" I'm like, "Just shut up. Just
wear
the-"
it. Yeah.
Anyway, he loves it. It's become his signature scent. you
That's
know?
kind of awesome you say that. And it's interesting because when I find the female wear it, the femininity of it comes out on the female skin.
Yes.
And it's more masculine on the male skin. It gives it more of the incensey note.
I was going to say the
Yeah.
incense pops a little bit more
Yeah.
from what I've seen.
Right.
The incense pops more
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a man's skin.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a very calming, and remember, this is used by the monks for prayer and calmness, and it's a very calming,
Right.
calming fragrance too.
If you haven't tried it yet, rosé, a great one to take to a party or something.
It's one of the few perfumes that myself and my partner Emily, we both wear.
That's awesome.
And on her, she gets that almost a soft, sweet jamminess
Yeah.
to the rose, where it's like you've just walked past outside a rose bush.
Yeah.
Right.
Outside, and it's really natural. And then on me, just as you said,
Bit
after an
smoke.
hour or two, I get this nice smokiness
Yeah.
Good
about it.
fragrance.
It's
Good fragrance.
insane. Yeah.
All right, so that's 3 recommended for this sort of festive season when
Yeah.
you go out and do stuff. This is an interesting one.
We got to talk about this.
Leather tobacco.
Yeah.
So leather tobacco.
Do the drop mic. What's about to happen?
So there is birch tar in it.
Yes.
And IFRA decided that the birch tar will be banned.
Yeah.
So there's no more. The fragrance houses, December was the deadline to ship raw oil to the fragrance houses.
Right.
This was in December, so no more. And the fragrance houses cannot. So when I talk fragrance house, I mean like fragrance house like ZAHAROFF
Sure.
cannot sell after December of next year.
Because it actually has birch tar
It has
oil.
bir-
in
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And so that will be no more. There's a reformulated version of it coming. It's
Yep.
not gonna, the birch tar, because of that really beautiful.
Yeah. Can you tell me what does the birch tar, what kind of elements, what kind of facet does it add to this fragrance?
So the birch tar is that really heaviness that goes at the top of your nose that you're smelling when you wear that.
Right.
Yeah.
That if you overdo it, it kind of gets
Almost like that strong petrol, leathery
exactly. That's
kind of-
and that's the birch tar. It's like a tar. You could smell like
Yes.
a wood tar.
Right.
And that's going to be gone.
Wow. Okay.
I think that the men that wear that's the note that puts the hair on your chest if
Yep.
you don't have any hair. So
Yep.
that's the birch tar.
Yep.
So the reformulated version doesn't have it,
Yep.
but it's equally as beautiful.
Yep.
It's not going to be the manly fragrance anymore.
Yeah. So if you can still have access to get the
So, yeah.
the OG version of it
Right.
with
Yeah.
the birch tar, you want to get that. Here's something quite comical though. I have a very good friend of mine. She's a petite woman. All right. So I'm not a giant like this man here. So even on me, she is petite.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She'd probably be in her mid-50s or so.
And she wears that. That is so
Wow.
awesome.
This is her. I gave her a sample a while back.
I love it.
And this is her signature scent. And it smells different on her. And you said that this puts hair on your chest, which I have to agree. Very deep leather smokiness to it.
Right.
Nice, robust, masculine fragrance. Smells amazing on her. It
So,
smells,
and
she loves.
she must have quite the personality to carry
she
that
does.
off too.
She
Yeah.
does, she
Yeah.
does.
I consider this the biggest beast
But she's a woman.
fragrance.
Right.
She's a woman.
She's a woman.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
a woman, all right? But
But she commands.
But she
Yeah,
loves.
she's a strong.
She's strong.
And this is where like if like for example the fashion I wear,
Yeah.
if you don't have the personality to carry it off,
Yeah.
the fashion will start wearing you.
Yeah. You look.
Whereas,
Yeah.
Whereas this,
She rocks
you
it.
have to be careful.
She rocks
yeah.
it.
And
She
that's
rocks it.
awesome. So
And
she
the other thing
wears
too is
that's
that,
awesome.
and we've talked about this before. Everybody has their own skin type.
Right.
On her, it's not so smoky leather. Super.
Is it
intense.
more like buttery, more softer, more luxe?
I'm gonna have to invite
Okay.
Ange. We're talking about you. I'm gonna have to invite Ange to be part
Describe
of this.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it smells amazing.
Yeah.
To
I
the
love
point I gave her a hug and I'm like, whoa, is that leather? She's like, yeah, leather tobacco.
That's awesome.
Can I say, outside of the birch tar, my favorite aspect of leather tobacco is actually the smoky booziness.
Yeah.
The whiskey tones that come off. For me, I wear it as an all year round in the evenings.
So that's what the reformulated one is
Yeah.
going to be. That the booziness is going to come out. The
Oh,
the leathery booziness. So when I created this with Claude,
Yeah.
I wanted a fetish leather.
Oh yeah.
So like a ball gag or a whip.
I don't know what this means.
And
I don't know what this means. I don't
and
want to
so-
know what
Keep
this
it
means.
PG.
And so
Where have you been? What have you been up to? I don't want to know. No cuts on the talk. We don't want to know. Just keep
And
it.
so that's what I wanted with this, and I
Right.
think
Yeah.
with the reformulated, we also did the same thing. So yeah, so that's
Love it.
I just want.
Yeah.
And how will you know between the two? It's gonna be, you're gonna know. It's not gonna be the same.
Will it be the same packaging?
No, it's gonna be a little bit different.
Right.
Okay.
You'll know
So-
how to differentiate.
So
it.
someone
Right,
can see it.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
Right, that's
So
cool.
someone
Yes
can
and no. I want to say
That's
yes and
smart,
no,
that's
but we'll
smart.
see when
a
it
little
comes.
different.
Yeah.
Okay. But in the meantime, for people watching this video, it's their last chance
Correct,
to grab if
yeah.
whichever store still has stock of it.
Correct.
Okay, their last chance to grab it. Okay. The last one. If
Right.
I think Christmas week, this is what I think.
Right.
I'm wearing it today, by the way.
Yeah.
So for today's shoot, it's been it was cool this morning here in
It was
Melbourne.
perfect for that. Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
And you could wear this in the heat. When I was in Africa, we were going up to Namibia. It was 100+ degrees, and one of the individuals in the group was wearing ARUM, and I'm like, "What is that ARUM?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Wow, it smells incredible in the heat too." This was the gourmand for ZAHAROFF. I personally don't like gourmands. And so in order to create it, I thought, okay, let's do something that reminds me of baklava,
Okay, right.
right? And so, but Claude used a honeycomb
Right.
wax
Yeah.
instead of the actual honey.
Yeah, right.
And so it gives it this ambery, almost like a deep amber feel to it. Yeah.
I've shared this before, you probably know, I'm a beekeeper. When I open up my hive, there's equal smells. There's 3 smells that come through. One is the actual honey itself, so you get that very rich ambery sweetness in the air. The second one is the bees themselves. So you get an animalic scent profile to it, and then the beeswax. So all 3, and depending how hot it is,
That's awesome.
it's really cool.
I didn't know that.
It's, from an olfactory point of view, it's fantastic. This man enjoyed an experience with me opening up a hive. You cannot drop it, all right?
Dude, this is a workout. Shoulders,
All right,
biceps.
so now just be careful not to drop it,
Okay.
and you can see the honey is dripping off
It's
there.
starting to drip down. Yep. Whoa.
It's all about you not being afraid, because you're letting off pheromones, you're letting off a scent that's warning the bees that you're in danger. But if you're like Mr. Cool or Mrs. Cool, then they're
Look
like,
at
yeah, cool.
I don't know if you can see this, but they're... Oh, damn, I missed it. They're going on my legs.
All right, well, let's get you away from there, because that way they don't sting your leg. We've done, but as you can see, the bees are all pretty annoyed with us right now. Kevin's fighting him from his ankle. Can you see that they're all like super angry around our face?
It's in my shoe.
Yeah. So come over here. So you want to get away from the hive? So where'd you get stung?
I think I've got probably about 4.
Oh, really?
Because they went
All right, take your shoe off.
They went on my sock. Oh, man down, man down. Man's been hit. Oh, I need my bro, Marcelo. Help me, bro.
I got you.
Don't leave me. Leave no man.
It didn't end well for this guy.
I think
What
we can push the
happened?
foot. I got 4 stings to the foot.
On his ankle.
Yeah.
It blew up like this. I thought he had to go to hospital, honestly.
Yeah.
Because
He had allergic reaction, too many stings.
I was worried for him, and I said to him, "Are you okay, bro?" Because I'm like, oh, this guy's gonna.
Were you wearing a suit?
Yeah, we
and
were.
it went into your leg.
Boom.
They
Yeah.
found a way to get in there.
Yeah. That's what they do, I think.
Yeah.
Marcelo was telling me when they sense nerves, they will start to come. And
Because they work on smell.
yeah.
Who's
Nothing.
pinging?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm looking at Hannah.
Silent.
So
Forgive me.
you're forgiven. The bees work on pheromones. The bees work on smell.
Yeah.
And so when you get nervous, I always say to people, people come to my place, because I have them in my backyard. Okay. And I say, do you want to see the beehive? They're like, yeah, I'd love to. Then I ask, are you nervous? Are you scared of bees? No, I'm not scared of bees. Now, we stand a distant from the beehive, and all of a sudden, I'll have a bee come towards me. And I'll say to the person, how you feeling? And they'll go, yeah, wow, there's so many bees. I'm like, let's get out of here, because I'm like, the bee has sensed that you are nervous.
And it will go and sting.
Well, it's coming over to find out what's going on. Why are
Wow, that's
why are
wild.
you releasing?
These are incredible.
Yeah, why are you releasing warning signals to my hive? Let me find it. So that's the guard bee.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's wild, it's wild. So we were super cool. So if you watch that video, I'll put it here somewhere. We were super cool, and he was calm, and he was enjoying it. Then all of a sudden, and actually on the video, it says this, I could see Kevin looking down and doing this.
Like something was crawling on me.
And I said to him, how you feeling, bro? And you're like, yeah. Well, there's so many bees. And I'm like,
And
okay.
and then my voice started getting higher and higher.
I said, let's close
Was it
up this hive.
overwhelming to you when you saw it? Were you like, oh my God?
I think the thing that gets you is the sound.
Yeah.
Because there's thousands of them, and all you hear is zzz, but you hear heaps. And it's different from seeing it. And the sound, it's really like in your face.
These
Part
are
of-
amazing.
Yeah.
Part of their attack
Defense,
strategy.
yeah.
The sound that they make is purposely designed to make you poop your
Yeah,
pants.
scare you. And I see a lot of them, even the vibration, they'll go on top of it and they'll do the vibration
Correct.
so much where it kind of kills the. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense.
And-
So as a honey fragrance,
That's awesome.
forget about it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a gorgeous.
It's amazing.
If you love gourmand honey, I love that you called it baklava, because for me it's pure honey and a malik.
Yeah.
That's what with ambery touches to
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
When
I
I
don't
s-
get any nuts or any.
When I smell this, I picture like a oozing golden syrup.
Correct.
And so the reason why, let me tell you the story with Aurum, it's interesting. I wanted a baklava fragrance. I send it to Claude. I get back true baklava. When I would wear the fragrance, it was as if I had just smothered it on me. So I go, Claude, this is kind of a challenge for me. And then leather to back submission came, and so I pushed the baklava forward a year, and that was when it changed to what this is. So the inspiration was baklava, but it is not baklava.
Look, I haven't smelled a baklava fragrance, but I prefer this. I love
Yeah,
the
me too,
animalic
yeah.
touches that it has.
Right.
It does become a bit more than just a gourmand fragrance or a sweetly. Or
Right,
a
it's an
sweet,
ambery, like an amber, yes, a dark, a deep, dark ambery fragrance, yeah.
yeah, it's gorgeous. Well, I want to throw in a bit of a spin.
Bonus one.
A bonus round.
Bonus.
The black rose,
I love this fragrance.
yeah.
So for those who've seen the episode that I did
Smells
on
good on
rose,
you.
it does. Well, I think it works well on my skin because I was wearing it the other day. We were out with George, and it works really well on me. I recommend it to a lot of people. If you're a little bit reluctant to have a rose fragrance or a rose note in your fragrance, so let's say rosé, it still has that rose touch, then I would recommend to you black rose.
Right. I love this, yeah.
The rose note is actually, I always say, a man wearing a floral is actually pretty sexy. It's a really, you stand out. It's something a little bit different, you know, because most men like to have
Fresh blue.
aromatics and dry woods. So to bring in a twist
Right.
is a great way for a man to sort of stand out if you're going out to a party or anything like that.
This will do it.
This will do it, baby.
Oh, and it's very different too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I was going to say, it's a very
Very
different
You could
rose.
own both without
Without-
feeling like you're encroaching on the same
Yeah.
space.
Even on
Black
me,
rose.
I'm getting much more of the fresh woodiness from this fragrance. It does sit a little bit more, in my opinion, a little bit more masculine. So just as you said, for men that want to smell like a gentleman.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
it's a very
Yeah.
gentlemanly fragrance, you're
Very
absolutely correct.
gentleman,
Yep.
Yeah, and for me, this is a happy scent, and I
Yeah.
think maybe I've worn it going out to events or something, and so whenever I smell it, it's a fragrance that brings instant happiness.
Yeah.
It's like it's linked to that.
That's
so.
wonderful, Marcelo, thank you.
Bravo.
Bravo.
There we have it. The great George Zaharoff,
Yes. The fabulous Marcelo.
the fabulous Marcelo.
And the awesome Kevin.
At the Oligarchs.
At Oligarch.
Boom, baby.
Yeah.
Actually, come to Oligarch for your all your Zaharoff needs.
Yeah.
This is where it's at.
Kevin's
Maybe,
the man.
maybe in a year's time, maybe you'll see us over in the States. Maybe
Chicago, yes.
That'd be cool. Actually,
Let's do something.
I think
that
we're
is
gonna make
something
it
we need to
happen.
do.
We'll make it
That is
happen.
something that we
Yeah.
need to do. And it would be cool to be in Chicago. I
And
want to
we'll
go back.
memorialize it now to say we'll make it happen. Yeah.
All right, here's the date. So we'll see
12 months' time.
Yeah, we'll see where we end up because it would be cool to be in.
To Shea Zaharoff.
Yeah,
Come on over every
That would be cool,
Yep.
bro. Yeah, that would be cool. There is a little surprise, but I'm not going to talk about it. Other than there's a new fragrance that George. This is why George is here
Right.
in Melbourne. But a video is coming out 1st of December. This fragrance is releasing. Stay tuned. It's super exciting. I've got it on me here as we've been talking. It's been like just cool. It's been gorgeous. Yeah.
You've had a great year, George. You've had a really strong year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
And thank you to everybody. This was great. Cheers.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Ciao.
See you on the next Mata Talk.